Hi there. This is a new thing I'm doing. We're gonna do the cool artist thing, I'm gonna do speed paints. And I'm gonna add commentary because, I don't know, seems cool. And you guys all wanted Quarren to give his speed paints commentary, so I figured you guys might want to do it for mine too. Here I'm drawing Marisa. I've redrawn her a couple of times. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want here. This is a redesign, which means I'm doing something very weird and different. It was really popular on social media, so I figured I could start with this one. So the idea here is to get the hoarder aspect of Marisa, the fact that she's always collecting things, stealing things. And I wanted her to be a character that just carries all her shit with her. And it's funny, I realized she doesn't have any books visible. They're probably in her bag, so don't worry. Obviously I took some inspiration from like the merchant from Resident Evil 4. When I drew this, the remake of Resident Evil 4 had like just come out, so that was fresh in everyone's minds. And yeah, I gave her like these funny eyes, different shape of eyes, and I think they came out really good, to be honest. Add a little plaid pattern to the scarf, make it purple, which is very like the merchant, right? So I give her a giant backpack, and then I was thinking, that's just gonna make her look like Nitori, isn't it? But I'm thinking, my Nitori redesign, I'm gonna do something different for her, so that they don't end up being all, oh, girls with giant backpacks or something. Yeah, I have my ideas. I'm still doing the redesigns very slowly. Like, I feel like no one else is doing redesigns anymore. I'm probably the last one still doing them. But I wanna get around to do a few more, at least. And yeah, you can see here I'm adding a lot of like texture through just lines. This is something I really like to do with cloth, metal, hair, things like that. And here I gave her a pencil. If you were really fast, you could see that I first gave her like a pen. It just looked like a feather sticking out of her hat, which is not what I wanted. I wanted it to be a writing utensil, so I just replaced it with a pencil. And I think it looks more fun that way. I gave her, I don't know what that looks like, there's a knife in there. I don't know what that pouch is for. And so yeah, I'm just making her like, she's just exploring, going around. I, in hindsight, feel like I should have made her boots and the bottom of her coat like dirty. Just added mud to it, which, you know, I didn't do, which is unfortunate. And also this leg, I redrew it a bunch of times and I'm not happy with how it came out, to be honest, but it is what it is. So I realized at some point that I forgot to give her like her actual most important things, like her broom and her mini hakero, so I added them real quick. And here's like a black cat because, you know, some kind of voodoo doll thing. She's a witch, so I figured. And I wanted to get something on the back and I decided not to do that. I'm just not gonna do anything, it's fine. Let's just add some more to this background and colors. Here we go. Sometimes I still need things to adjust. By the time I'm coloring, I realize, oh, I forgot to do this. You could see with the strap on the back there. And for her hair, I'm giving her hair, making it more orange, right? Just kind of like halfway between her original design from the one time she had red hair and then the blonde, which I think was a pretty cool idea. And yeah, just coloring. Add a little bit of shading. I like making the inside of her hat red, so I do that. I also tend to add like gradients to my shading to make sometimes some things softer. And you can see here that one thing I do on the bottles, I just add white lines and then I add a transparent layer to make it kind of translucent. Pretty cool. Sometimes I do shading. I also add like a sort of bounce light, or a place where in the corners where it's not dark because light bounces around in sometimes. And you can see for the hair, I actually used an overlay layer because there was already texture on the hair. There are multiple colors there, but usually I pick my own colors manually. I don't really like doing the overlay thing. You can see also that I changed the color of the outline a bunch of times before I settled on this purple. And then I just had a very simple background, just a tree and some clouds, and there it is. That's the Marisa. That was a fun one, and I hope to do more. I hope to do more of these. If you guys want to see more of these, please let me know in the comments below and all that. Like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, See you guys next time. Stay sexy.